Anambra State Commissioner for Women's and Social Welfare, Mrs. Ifeanyi Binabo, has reminded married and intending couples that violence cannot be used to solve any marital problem, insisting that tolerance and prayer are key to successful marriage. She said this while speaking to journalists in Iloka, following clamor for justice for the late Mrs. Chidebere Iloka, wife of the suspended Transition Committee Chairman of Nnewi North Local Government Area, Mr. Mbazulike Iloka. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha faxed the report taken from here.
Mrs. Binabo, who assured those clamoring for justice for the late Mrs. Iloka that the Governor Chukwuma Soludo administration is out to ensure that justice prevails once the result of autopsy shed light on the actual cause of the death, and restated the importance of premarital counseling for intending couples. She expressed concern that some people circumvent premarital counseling processes, leading to broken marriages and sometimes homicide, and called on churches, religious organizations, and all relevant stakeholders to step up the process to help in addressing challenges in marriage, even as she called for a return to era when inquiry must be made before people getting married.
It's good, I tell our young men, that you can never solve any problem in marriage by beating your wife. If your wife, you think is talking to you, is talking too much, why can't you, as a man, walk away? Just step out. By the time you come back, the problem must have been solved at least 50%. So there's no reason whatsoever for you to beat up your wife. When you think maybe you'll be seeing her, she's a strong person, you just ordinary slapping. You know that the environment, the society is so harsh now, economically and all otherwise. Pressure everywhere. So many people are suffering from high blood pressure without them even knowing that they're suffering from it. No shouting can even make somebody slump. Talk more of when you slap somebody that is sick. Not that I'm saying that the woman is sick, but I'm saying that beating is out of it. You can't solve any problem by beating your wife. For the sake of your own life, don't beat your wife.
The commissioner equally acknowledged that about 30% of wives equally abuse their husbands physically, emotionally, and otherwise, often leading to loss of self-confidence on the part of men, and cautioned women against unnecessary influence from what she termed overexposure. The Women and Social Welfare Commissioner noted that domestic violence also affects children negatively at homes, and assured that the Children, Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Code set for such cases is on course to do justice to victims.
I want to assure everybody that as long as the Anambra State government is concerned, that the administration of Professor C.C. Soludo, that he has zero tolerance to this kind of story. There's no way this kind of thing, if it is true, at the end of the day, will be committed in Anambra State, on our soil, and the person will go scot-free. So for some people that are already, clamoring for justice, there must be justice at the end of the day. If the autopsy says yes, that the woman died out of violence. But if not, then it will end there.